Hello and welcome. If you are looking to publish a book and want to go through the entire process, A to Z, from ideation to writing to publishing to launching to partnerships to the running ads to all of it, I want to invite you on this journey because I am going to be writing another book. Yes, another one. So I have written a book. Where is it? This right there. And I sold a couple thousand copies, so much so that while I was in the hospital for a month, I was having so many book sales that my mother-in-law and my husband had to come to the hospital and help like pack up everything and ship out books. It was like a whole thing. But I've had some practice, but I want to go at this again from the perspective of really growing my business and really being able to get the transformative knowledge that I have out to as many people as possible. So that leads us to our first task together is really defining what your audience is going to be and the transformation that this book is going to give them. If you're trying to establish yourself as an authority in a space, you need to do that by transforming someone's perspective, giving them insider knowledge, giving them access to resources, something, right? The whole idea around a book is that it offers value. This book in particular is a prayer journal, and in that journal is a framework specifically around starting your day with prayer and gratitude and goals, right? And because I felt like at the time I didn't find a planner or a goals book that incorporated my faith. So I made it myself, right? I want you to think about like who your audience is, like who is the person that is going to be picking up your book, taking it home, reading it. How are they going to be applying this? Or if you're like a novelist, maybe this is like reading it is the transformation. They're brought into a different world and they get to go through these adventures, whatever it is. But I want us to start by looking at who's picking up the book, why are they picking up the book, what transformation or experience or insider knowledge or what is the value that book offers them. Like this one is to begin your days with prayer and goals so that you can live a life with purpose. What is it that they're going to be getting from buying your book? And the fourth piece for today, where do these people hang out? So my new book is going to be on confidence and specifically for professional women. And so when I think about where do they hang out, I'm looking down at my notes. Of course, my computer locked out, but we want to think about other books that they've read. And you need to start a Word document. As we go through all of these things together, take notes in a Word document. Do what I'm doing live. Let's do it together. Because as I'm writing my book, I'm going to be telling you every single thing that I'm doing so you can do it too. But books, magazines, social media groups, TV shows, podcasts, social media pages, conferences, seminars, what music, what movies, what accessories, or like what products does that person also buy? Do they drink a lot of water? Do they drink coffee? Do they get their nails done? Do they go golfing? Do they like build a whole picture of this person in your mind? Because one of the things that I'm planning to do, spoiler alert, whatever, it's fine, is not only offer a book, but offer products that are going to help the reader implement the techniques that are within the book. So my book is confidence. It's more self-help. Being a career coach, I find that confidence is the thing that a lot of my clients struggle with. And when we can overcome confidence, visibility, and negotiating skills, we're pretty much guaranteed to get a raise promotion that they're satisfied with. So in order to help my future clients and in order to just help more women like me, like I remember when I was early in my career and my confidence was completely shot and I just didn't know where to turn, I started looking to books. And though a lot of the books were helpful along my journey, I have a list of 12 books that I will go ahead and link for you. If you are a professional woman, you should go ahead and get started with those. But I I had a whole list because there were so many different aspects about being a woman in engineering, the hard hats, that were just not really addressed head on. And so I want to write a book. It's not necessarily about being a woman in engineering, but it is about getting unshakable confidence in a man's world, in a world that is not built for you, and being able to build your confidence from the inside out and not needing the world to validate you. We're not here for that. We're here for you. So think about where they hang out. So when I think about my person, I'm looking at other books that sell confidence or professional development, especially with women. Do those books do well? If they do, then you have a proven market. No, your market is not oversaturated. Oversaturated. That's not a thing. People that buy books buy multiple books. Okay. Do you see that stack right there? So we want to see if it's proven. Also, we want to kind of see what kind of cover designs is popular in your niche, and what amount of pages is your bestsellers. Just you kind of want to start looking at the data. Look at the reviews as well of other books that are in your niche, and seeing what do people love, what do people maybe not so much. Like, just getting a sense of what that particular book in your niche is currently doing, and being able to extract from that insights to be able to help you plan your book and the way that you want it to transform your person. Okay. Then magazines. We're gonna talk a little bit more about partnerships and sponsorships and content creating and affiliates and all the other things later, but magazines is a key part in that. So think about what magazines your person reads. So for me, a lot of women. I work with a lot of women of color. We like, Essence. Forbes is a very popular one. Harvard Business Review. And so I can look on those magazine websites or for actual magazines and see what are some of the articles that they have written in with respect to confidence, or whatever topic you're choosing. What types of things are they saying? You kind of don't want to repeat the things that are already out there. So you want to think like, okay, well, this seems like it's common knowledge and it might not be that valuable to my person, but I do it differently, or I actually, go above and beyond, and this is why, or maybe we need to double down on this. Like, you can kind of look at, well, what is the advice that this person may already have access to, and how is yours different? How is yours going to stand out against theirs? So these are just, again, ideation. You're really just getting a sense of what's already out there, what your person is already experiencing, what their thoughts are. Again, looking at reviews and things like that. Social media groups, social media pages. Don't be weird. Go stalk people. Don't be weird. But really, like, look at, are they posting about their workout regimes? Are they posting about the food that they eat? Are they posting about their travels? Are they posting about, what if somebody is in a Facebook group around being a confident professional woman, and I go look at their profiles? Am I seeing a lot of traveling? Am I seeing a lot of like designer handbags? Am I seeing a lot of nails done? Like, what do I see a lot of? Because that is something that resonates with my future community around this book. And so I want to get to know them. I want to get to know what's important to them. If they're posting about it, it's important to them. And so understanding this will give me insight, like, okay, maybe like I personally don't really get my nails done that often. But if I can see that a lot of the women who gravitate towards this message of being confident, especially at work in places that are not built for you, like to get their nails done, well, guess what? Maybe we have a nail salon launch party. Like, maybe I create a little bit more content around nails. Maybe I partner with some a nail polish company or something like that, because I know that I'm not writing this book for me. And if you're writing your book for you, then this whole series is probably not for you. I'm writing this book for other women that want to feel confident every single day when they go to work. We spend so much time at work, and to be miserable every single moment of those days is life like hell on earth. And I know that. I've experienced that, and a lot of my clients have. And so I want to get this message of empowerment and a tactical approach to building confidence to as many women as humanly possible. And part of that means that I have to separate from myself and live for them, understand them, serve them where they're at. And so we really want to do this research ahead of time because it's going to help mold your launch strategy. It's going to help mold what type of partnerships you go after. It's going to help mold maybe even some of your chapter titles and things like that. So again, don't be so, this is my baby, this is my thing, you are writing for other people to read. Unless you just want to journal, then you could just buy one of those and go to journal. But you're writing it for other people, right? This is a service that you're providing, and you're giving them your profound knowledge or your profound experience or transformation or whatever it is. And so you really want to do it from a place of service to them, a place of creating things that meet them where they're at and is going to help serve them at the highest level. Podcasts. What are popular podcasts? What are some of the most streamed episodes within that podcaster's podcast? All of those different things. And so you want to get a sense of what's important to them, where they're spending their digital time, where they are moved enough to leave comments, to take action, to leave a review, to post something, right? If somebody's taking the time to engage online in any kind of way, that obviously takes some form of effort and attention. Pay attention to those types of things. We begin this journey of writing a book, not just to write a book, but to serve and to provide a service to our future readers and our clients. Okay, so that is week 1. I just want us to start doing research around the person. We really want to make sure that we are reader focused as we go through this entire process. Next week, I want to talk to you more about like if you're not sure exactly what topic or what approach to make your book in, there are different ways to do testing. There's different approaches to writing the book. I've mentioned self-help, I've mentioned novels, but there's a bunch of different ways that you can go about becoming an author without without you giving an autobiography, for example, or whatever. So there's a few different approaches to it, and we'll go through those. And honestly, this is going to be a fun journey. So if you are interested in following along, I definitely recommend downloading the list of books. That's going to put you on my email list. And I will be sending out messages more about this book, about this process. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, share, save, all those wonderful things. My name is Malia. And until next time, let's get this book written.